Nestled inside of a warm Castle Coliseum, number 15 Virginia Tech continues their non-conference slate. The Hokies face on the South Carolina State Bulldogs here on ACC Network Extra. Hello everybody, Bailey Engel and Mac McCarthy. We're glad to have you with us here on ACC Network Extra. Well, Mac, both of these teams coming into different parts of their season. For the Hokies, a bit more successful. 7-1 on the year, coming off of a win against VMI, and P.J. Horne was the unlikely standout for the Hokies.
Yeah, Buzz Williams inserted P.J. Horne, the sophomore.
Handed to the Hokies, holding Applewhite to just 2 points, and both of those coming from the free throw line. So far, the player averaging 19 points per game for the Bulldogs, just 0 of 3 from the field. Fields drives in, no help from the glass. Offensive rebound. And the Hokies come up with it, courtesy Alexander Walker.
Good looks right there by Lozante Fields.
Outlaw hasn't connected on a 3 yet in this game. On the floor with Robinson, who has 14 points. See if he can do it here. Like clockwork, Mac, mention it and it happens.
There you go. Scoreless in the first half. Finds himself wide open to start the second half.
50% three-point shooter, one of the purest three-point shooters on this roster for Virginia Tech.
Hill draws the matchup against Applewhite to start the second half.
And Powell running down the shot clock again. Applewhite fade away, rattles it home.
Just too good to shut out, but the Hokies did it for a half. Good play right there on the baseline. Double team came too late. And South Carolina State shows the high 1-3-1 zone again, giving Virginia Tech a lot of different looks.
Going back to the zone after starting in the man-to-man. Robinson, what a cut. Hill. Dipped in the air. Good effort by Blackshear Jr. Lost the ball, but he's fouled in the process.
Yeah, I think it'll be on the floor, baseline out of bounds.
That foul's going to go on Armani Hill. How about Blackshear fighting his way into the corner and then getting tied up with a sophomore from Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Did a nice job of tipping that rebound out to himself.
Hill trapped now. Had to resort to throw that ball out of bounds off of the leg of Hill.
South Carolina State has shown a trap in the corner on some baseline out of bounds.
And Murray Garvin's team has played strong defensively.
Back to the 1-3-1 now.
Using up most of the shot clock again. Kick out Hill. Now has to rush. Blackshear. Hill at the buzzer. Count it.
Inside out. Coach Williams loves the paint touch and the kick it out to the three-point shooter.
Redshirt senior from Georgia connecting on the long three. Here's Kennard. Physical play. And a foul called on Kennard, colliding with Alexander Walker.
Not targeting, but definitely a foul.
No helmet-to-helmet action. Hokies leading by 15. Largest lead of the game for Virginia Tech. Good bounce. Hill lost the ball. What a foul's called on South Carolina State. Another one called on Azante Fields. Seems like the Hokies have more energy in the second half, Mac.
They've had good ball movement. That's allowed a couple people to get wide open shots. Yeah, and Fields just never got in a legal guarding position. And then South Carolina State fell asleep on the baseline out of bounds again. Talking about execution, the Hokies really do a nice job in special situations.
Alexander Walker able to convert. How about this poke from Robinson to the floor? What an effort play. And goes back towards South Carolina State, but still got to give it to Robinson, sliding in the backcourt. Just couldn't keep the ball in bounds.
Yeah, great job hustling. Tried to get the timeout, but the ball was already touched out of bounds. Good hustle right here by both players.
Look at Buzz Williams on the tightrope, trying to call a timeout.
He wanted it.
Oh, Williams loves the effort out of Justin Robinson. Just a very physical team. It takes a special type of basketball player to buy into this brand that Buzz Williams has at Virginia Tech.
Yeah, very unselfish. Two things come to mind immediately. They play really hard, and they're very unselfish. Those are two good things to be known for as a basketball program.
Robinson, one of those players that's very unselfish, over 6 assists per game. Applewhite, a prayer. Fields tracks down the ball.
Applewhite forced that one. Trying to draw the foul. But a new shot clock for South Carolina State.
Up to Fields. Just rolls away from the rim. Blackshear wrestling for that board.
It's coming off such a big game, 19 points and 11 rebounds on Thursday night in a win against Voorhees, but just can't quite finish it tonight.
Blackshear pulls the trigger. You betcha. Timeout called by South Carolina State. Hokies up by 20, and they're starting to feel it here at Cassell Coliseum. Ahmed Hill, Alexander Walker, and now Blackshear all connecting on threes as Virginia Tech is up big over South Carolina State. Rams down 28-10 after a tough first half here on the road in Clinton, South Carolina. The Presbyterian College Blue Hose have looked strong on the offensive end thanks to John Walker, the quarterback, making the most of third downs, and Shiloh Ward. As expected, you knew there was going to be some jitters and some struggles from a freshman quarterback making his first start on the road.
Well, I think Shiloh Ward's doing a really great job against a D1 opponent in his first start. He's made some really mature decisions.
Now from the 17-yard line, Shiloh Ward in the gun, fakes the handoff, play action, throws left, and it is incomplete. Lowell Patron dove, and it was almost picked off by Colby Campbell, the linebacker, on the coverage. Second down and 10 with 14 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Rams down to 2-2 on the year, facing the possibility to falling to 2-3 with such a tough road schedule in the month of September. The Rams will not play at home until about a week into October. They're going to play on the road next week at St. Andrews, who is currently pummeled by the Hurricane about last week. Second down and 10 from the 17. Ward, shotgun, handoff middle. Malik Brown jumps up a bit, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage, swarming in the backfield where the Blue Hose. It'll be third down and long with about 19 seconds elapsed from the clock.
And that's got to be rough on these athletes, starting off going to Cincinnati on the road, then going down to Florida, and now here in Clinton, South Carolina, and then another road trip next week.
Now third down and 8. The Rams do get a couple of yards there as they push the ball to the 19. Shiloh Ward does have one pass for as long as 32 yards in this game. Needs one here. Takes the snap, drops back. Under pressure, throws middle, incomplete. He had Quincy Mock coming across the seam, and almost another interception for the young man from Fayetteville, Georgia. It was Trent Carrington. He has one pick in this game. It'll be a 3-and-out for Bluefield to start out here in the second half. 14-10 left to go in the third quarter. Rams down by 18 to the Presbyterian College Blue Hose.
And that's not typically how you want your offense to start, but we'll see if the defense can give Bluefield College some momentum here in the second half.
Drake Presley on for the punt. Long was 49 yards. He's averaged 41.2 yards as he boots another spiraling punt caught by Deshaun Davis at his own 45. Cuts back middle. Now in Bluefield territory, 45. Dancing. Spins around towards the middle. Still on his feet. Cutting at the 40. Rams don't bring him down until he gets inside the 40 by Michael Everett and Sean Kolb on special teams. Good return from Deshaun Davis. And it'll be 1st and 10 for John Walker and the Blue Hose offense at the 39-yard line.
And the Rams on that return just looked really slow. It looked like the returner could do whatever he wanted and weave his way through the defense.
So Deshaun Davis, the two-time second-team all-conference in the Big South selection, does have a touchdown today. Not on the field right now. In the gun is John Walker. Zola Davis running back to his right. And the shotgun formation, the redshirt senior quarterback from South Carolina, hands off middle. Davis straight up the gut and cuts his way inside the 35 up to the 34. It's a gain of 5, second down and 5. Rams linebacking core making the tackle. It was DeMarcus Wimbush.
Looks like Presbyterian running a little hurry up.
Once again in the hurry up, that has been the pace that has killed Bluefield. Another handoff to Davis, who shuffles into the line of scrimmage.
Terrence Hall getting the initial contact, and then the rest of the Rams bringing down the running back. Going to move the chains, though, as they go to the 30. It'll be a first down and 10 for the Blue Hose. 28-10, they lead.
Well, it was evident in the first half how tired Bluefield was toward the end of the half. Looks like Presbyterian's trying to exhaust them here early.
Well, you got to give it to the Presbyterian College defense. I mean, for Bluefield's offense, they're on the field for about 3 plays, and the Rams don't get any time to rest. First and 10 from the Rams, 29. Walker bends the knees, gets the snap. Handoff left on a reverse to Keith Pearson. He's looking to throw. Fires for the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Deshaun Davis. Trickery for Presbyterian College, and Keith Pearson aims it for the corner. Another touchdown for the star member of the Presbyterian College receiving corps.
Well, you said it earlier in this game. The big momentum swing that happened in this game for Presbyterian was on the trick play. Looks like they want to swing that momentum again with another trick play.
They said that in the beginning. It was a fake punt. Rod Haygood made the catch from Jordan Morgan, the backup quarterback who lined up with the punter. What a catch. What a play. And now it is 35-10 as the PAT actually goes wide right, so it's going to stay 34-10. But the Rams fall victim to another trick play. We're going to be right back here on the Rams Digital Sports Network. 34-10. Presbyterian leads by 24.
25-17, right back up to an 8-point lead. That ties the largest lead of the game as Camp has a chest pass to Taylor Emery into the left side, pressured in this man-to-man defense from Villanova. Mabry on a drive, floats from 5 and swishes in the paint. Good shot for Dara Mabry as the freshman makes it 25-19, a 6-point lead for Villanova. James with a cross-court lob, picked away by Emery. Doesn't have numbers, slows it down, dribbles onto the left block. Layup no good, tipped and then intercepted out of the air by Bridget Herlihy. Emery probably should have waited for help, but here comes Villanova in transition. Lob towards the top of the arc. Herlihy, step back triple, back iron miss. Tipped around, Braden McGarity pulls it down as Dara Mabry was fouled in the effort. So foul going against Villanova. Mabry was dragged down by the Wildcats defender there. And that's going to send the Hokies to the line. That's the 5th foul on Villanova in the second quarter. And the first one on Raven James. Here's Mabry shooting 2. Freshman from New Jersey. First shot, nothing but net. What's the Hokies back within 5? It's 25-20. Asia Shepard checking in for the Hokies. Camp going off onto the sideline, greeted there by Kenny Brooks. Only the second player for the Hokies today to get to the free throw line. Her second shot once again tickles the twine. 25-21, Hokies down by just 4 now as Hahn will take the ball up out of a midcourt press. Hokies have to retreat now as Hahn is met at the logo by Dara Mabry. Jay Cotton Hahn trading the ball around. Hahn hoping for help in the left wing, finds it in Herlihy. Has it back now into the far corner. Asia Shepard on the defense. Bridget Herlihy backs into the lane, swings top of the key, and a 3-second violation is called on Villanova. Hokies bench pretty fired up after that one. Gives them the ball back down by 4 with 2:50 left in the first half. Mabry will jog the ball across that midcourt logo. Off of a screen, goes into the right wing. Thought about penetrating in, but picks up her dribble. Passes onto the corner for Asia Shepard, who hasn't hit a shot yet, and a lob towards the logo for Dara Mabry. Shot clock winding down at 10 seconds. Handoff Emery, top of the key. Shot clock at 8, now at 7. Passes to Shepard, into the right wing. Jab step goes in the paint, spins, loops with the right hand, off the backboard, no good. And it's pulled down by Gadeka for Villanova. So the Wildcats keep that 4-point lead off of a bad possession by the Hokies. Going left to right, those white jerseys with 2:12 left to go in the first half. Passes top of the arc, Hahn, entry lob to Herlihy, zips down low to Gadeka, into the right block, muscles for a shot, and a foul. Kendall Brooks called for another foul. That'll be her 3rd. Trying to draw the charge, but she was inside of the circle. So an and 1. Second team foul on Virginia Tech in the second quarter, stops the clock at 2:06. And that shot from Gadeka makes it 27-21. Wildcats up.
So trying to complete this old-fashioned three-point play. Kadeka shoots and scores. 28-21, and just like that, it's back up to a 7-point lead for Villanova with 2:03 left to go. Camp jogs the ball into the left wing. Hasn't been able to score yet. Drives inside under the basket, pressured by Stant, swings it out in the corner for Shepard. Another jab step for the sophomore guard from Alexandria. Has to walk it back out and feeds to Dara Mabry into the right wing. Shot clock down to 10, game clock down to 1:45. Mabry has it at the logo. Shot clock at 5. Mabry has to think about a shot here. Now the shot clock goes down. Mabry chucks it up at the buzzer, and it's an air ball. Second time today, though, where we've seen the shot clock wind down, and the shot clocks here at CFE Arena go to a crazy wind at 15 seconds. So Mabry gets confused, as does everybody in the arena, and then has to lob it up. Has no idea how many seconds are left. So taking the ball left to right will be Villanova with a 28-21 lead. Adriana Hahn hoping for help down low, hoping for screens to develop at the top of the key. A minute 14 left to go in the first quarter, rather in the first half, as Hahn drives in, floats, and rattles it through the tin. Makes it 30-21, largest lead of the game for Villanova with a minute left to go in the first half. 9-point lead for the Wildcats as Mabry underhands Taylor Emery, pops a pass over to McGarity, feeds in the corner for Asia Shepard, zips around the arc. Taylor Emery now with 15 on the shot clock, bounces right block over to Camp, loops a shot, no good, reverse layup, blocked by Stant, and it's picked away. Ball is loose and picked up by Emery now. Hokies have it. Emery thought about a shot and underhanded Rachel Camp. So after that debacle, the Hokies have the ball with 35 seconds left to go in the first half. Bounce pass onto the right block, McGarity, fadeaway shot, it's good. So that puts the Hokies back within 7, 30-23 with 25 seconds left to go in the first half. Villanova will wait this one out. Shot clock is off. Now down to 18 seconds. The game clock winding as Hahn is pressured by Dara Mabry. Kadeka has it in the high end of the left wing, and Mabry almost swatted that ball away. Kadeka drives in onto the right block, pressured and passes out into the corner. Grace Stant shoots for 3, swirls out, no good. McGarity pulls down the rebound, and the Hokies will not have a shot. So the Hokies go into halftime down 30-23. Villanova capitalizing off of the Hokies shooting woes early, and now Kenny Brooks will have to give this team a talking to in the locker room to prepare for what could be a hard-fought second half. So at halftime, Villanova leads 30-23. We're going to be right back here as we are presenting Virginia Tech women's basketball from IMG.